Ladies and gentlemen across the galaxy, Gary's gonna cue in the air horn because we have new content coming to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes called Galactic Challenges. Obviously, a lot of issues with Galaxy of Heroes lately, but by far the one that's been most pressing and around for a long time is the lack of stuff to do in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes that the masses can enjoy. The problem is right now, the last time we had a road ahead was November 2019, and that was when they spent most of their time talking about the hyperdrive bundle packs. And furthermore, the last time we actually had new content, boy, it's kind of hard to put this in words. Yes, there's Geonosis Territories, but that's firstly reskinned and not really content for the masses to enjoy, but more to hopefully aspire to. Right now, this Galactic Challenges, Gary, bring them on over. It seems like it's meant to have a grand arena type of model where you're going to have content given to you that's appropriate based on your roster and time spent in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. We're going to read all about it today. Hopefully this is the answer we're looking for. I'm excited about it because that's the problem I have. I've gone to Galaxy of Heroes, and really, unless there's a grand arena going on, which we get once every couple days and sometimes weeks when it's trying to refresh for the next season, there's not a lot to do in the game. They know it. They've been hinting about this for a while, and here we have it with Galactic Challenges. Let's go ahead, break down this post, and let's see if it's something worthy of gathering our excitement. It doesn't seem like they have a specific date when it's going to come. I believe the next big update is going to be in July. Not 100% sure about that, so that's when I suspect they're going to finally add this brand new game mode and give us something to do. We want to play your game, Capital Games. We play this game to play it, not just simply stare at our roster. And this is hopefully what they're going to be addressing here. And their endless sea of content and new characters come to Galaxy Heroes. Here we go from Top Hat for the June 26, 2020 road ahead. Hi, Holotable Heroes. We're excited to begin sharing details about the next feature coming to the Holotables in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Galactic Challenges. Our main goal for this feature is to provide more activities for players each day. Some weekends we go by and there's not a single event to really enjoy. We hear players ask for more ways to use their growing roster of units and want more than just new events that you can master quickly or sim. Galactic Challenges are the first in a series of features similar to how Grand Arena was the basis for Grand Arena Championships. This is just the first iteration, people, that will work together to offer new ways to utilize your collection. But what does it mean more specifically? What is Galactic Challenges besides this is just the beginning of hopefully a new type of game that's going to generate plenty of stuff for you to do. So what are Galactic Challenges? Galactic Challenges are a new type of event that will feature interesting combat puzzles which will change on a regular basis. Let's hope they're going to kind of stay true to that point. How long is a regular basis? Is it daily, weekly, monthly? Hopefully it's something that you're going to want to play every single day and it's not going to get stale. These events will feature a rotation of different enemy factions, allowing you to test out different parts of your collection. What makes Galactic Challenges an interesting twist from other forms of combat is the introduction of randomly selected combat modifiers to constantly change up the puzzles. Modifiers can come in 3 different forms. You have environmental, enemy, and then of course you got the player. So far, I mean, I don't know if this isn't a Raid Shadow Legends plugin today, but they kind of have a feature called Faction Wars over in Raid Shadow Legends where you have to only use certain units from a certain faction to do certain types of content. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this so far, but they want to keep these bonuses and matchups thematic, but use a variety of options to keep the challenges unique and interesting. For example, environmental modifiers come from the planet or location and apply to both the player and the enemy. Hoth can have a modifier called Frostbite that makes all units more vulnerable. Kind of cool, kind of thematic, obviously, when you're battling, when it's kind of blistering cold out, it's probably not the most ideal situation to be in. So obviously your units are going to kind of have a bit of a detriment to them. Enemies modifiers are tied to enemy factions. So Imperial Troopers, ladies and gentlemen, maybe our relics of Imperial Troopers will really shine here. Could have a positive modifier called Imperial Assault, which gives them offense up, but also a negative modifier called Pew Pew, which makes them hit less. Oh man, Gary, you always give us a bad rep over here. Player modifiers can also be positive or negative and apply to the player's units. The different environments, enemy factions, and combat modifiers, positive and negative, combine to create fresh and interesting challenges. So far, it's interesting because the problem is, here's one of the biggest problems I really have with Galaxy of Heroes. Unlike other games like Raid Shadow Legends, Marvel Strike Force, the list goes on and on. I play a lot of different mobile games, especially hero collector games. The problem with Galaxy of Heroes is that you're kind of forced to only go for the #1 PvP meta teams, because usually if it's #1 PvP meta, it's going to be copy-paste meta from Grand Arena, Squad Arena, over to Territory Wars. And if you farm anything else outside of those top 5, 10-ish teams, you're wasting your time. Hopefully this new game mode gives you a reason to be more, go for your passion. If you don't like PvP stuff, there's plenty of people that don't like PvP, don't like arena, grand arena or anything like that, but they enjoy more of the PvE content like raids, for example, or this future Galactic Challenges. If you can just go for the factions you enjoy, and they might not be the #1 or top 10 teams, you can use them in this game mode, and perhaps we're going to get some good rewards that come with this. So here we go, the challenging Galactic Challenges. We're still working on some of the details, like at what level Galactic Challenges will unlock. As you know, Grand Arena, you can't play to level 85, but our intention is for Galactic Challenges to offer an appropriate challenge for you whenever you are in game. There will be multiple tiers of increasing difficulty, and players can attempt them to earn rewards. We'll recommend as starting a starting tier based on your collection. So this comes into the Grand Arena factor. As you know, Grand Arena, obviously, most likely a lot of you guys won't be paired up with me, and vice versa. They try to pair you up to the best of their capability to someone that's more or less has the same type of roster. Now, of course, matchmaking isn't perfect. There's some people have more mods than you, more Gear 13s, relics, whatever the case may be, but more or less, it's they have at least a good you're gonna get paired up with someone that's at least good for your roster. Not gonna be perfect all the time. This is kind of what they're doing here, because the problem with Genos' Terror Trials are public offensive and a little bit of Separatist might. For the casual player, you're not really going to be enjoying that. A lot of people are still doing Hawk Terror Trials, and they don't know when they can make the jump over to Geonosis. And Geonosis has been over here for a year now. People want something across all different type of rosters to play every single day, and that's adequate for them, because when you throw in challenge tiers, which I enjoy challenge tiers, that's more tuned for my roster. A lot of people out there are not going to be really taking advantage of those challenges because their rosters just aren't up there. So they have to hope that a couple months or years later they can get to that point. Well, Galactic Challenges seems to be content that you don't have to aspire to and hope it's going to take years upon years to get. It seems like you're not going to be able to master it quickly because it's just going to keep scaling along with you, and you're going to be able to enjoy it if you're a newer player, and it's just going to grow as your roster grows, which I love to see there. So in addition to playing the base mission for the tier, each tier may feature feats. Feats will be an additional layer of the complexity to the puzzle. So while you can bring your favorite squad into battle, feats will challenge you to complete the battle with additional conditions to earn more rewards. And now here comes the schedule for Galactic Challenges. The Grand Arena is cool and all, but I feel like it's not frequent enough. We wanted a sandbox mode or like an endless Grand Arena where you just kind of jump in, get into a lobby, and start playing right away. Doesn't seem like they're going to add that, but with the schedule for Galactic Challenges, you'll earn access to Galactic Challenges by completing your daily activities, and once you've qualified to enter the event for the day, you'll be able to play any tier, and importantly, you'll be able to play as many times as you like for that day to attempt to complete as many tiers and feats as possible. So, for understanding this correctly, do your dailies, and once you're done with your dailies, you got more stuff to do at the end of your dailies. Because right now, plenty of days, I go into Galaxy Heroes within 15 minutes or so, 10 minutes. I'm done with my dailies, done with whatever simmed events they have, and I'll come back, do 1 or 2 arena battles, and I'm done for the day. This seems like it's going to be a little bit more than that. And similar to Grand Arena Championships, we'll release Galactic Challenges in an exhibition season format, and during this time, we'll try out different versions of the event and see which combinations work best. But we're currently envisioning events durations of 24 hours to 7 days with 7 tiers of difficulty and 3 feats per tier. And that's all they have for today, but we are looking forward to sharing more details about Galactic Challenges in future posts. So I was hoping to see a little bit more like what exactly are the rewards they're looking at right now. Maybe a timeline. I know they hate trying to nail a time down on the line because they have a hard time sometimes meeting those expectations. Again, my prediction is July is going to be the next update. This is when we're going to see the first iteration of all this. It's kind of hard to predict it because originally the road ahead was meant to be posted within like the first 2 weeks of every quarter. The problem is we're getting this road ahead towards the end of this quarter, so July starts a new quarter, so that's all up in the air right now. I was hoping for more specifics with that. Are there going to be maybe character shards, a new store? Are the rewards going to be meaningful? It's going to help relieve some things like the stun gun crunch, Mark 5 stun guns, suck the farm, as well as the cryotech, in the words of Mobile Boomer. I was hoping as well, I know this is the main issue, that the new content we were wanting, I'm happy to see we're going to get scalable content, hopefully that will not get boring and old. They're going to keep it fresh and new. This is what they were kind of hinting. We made videos about it in the past, but I was at least expecting a little blip, a reminder on cheating or something like that, because obviously there's a lot of issues going on. We don't need to rehash it. We're trying to move on from it all and just kind of hope the game is going to improve. But I was hoping for at least a little blip on cheating, saying, hey, you know, we're getting harder on cheaters or something like that. Nothing of that sort. But the new game mode, let's hope it's gonna be the thing that we need the most, because as I said, You know, right now in Galaxy of Heroes, we have all these great teams that are fun to use. Imperial Troopers. Some people might love their Ewoks and all these other teams that might not be the best in terms of the PvP meta. But if you can utilize them in this other content, which is going to give you great rewards, that's going to be great for people that want to just play more of the game or people that don't care for PvP. Because right now, the game has a heavy focus on PvP with the three main ones, Territory, Squad Arena, Grand Arena. This hopefully will branch out a bit more and give people who aren't going to be able to compete at the top of PvP to at least enjoy this on a daily basis. I don't know about you. It sounds good. I'm looking forward for more information. I'm sure they're going to give us some more as time goes on. The good news is they didn't spend this road ahead talking about packs. They didn't talk about Galactic Legends. My biggest concern is that they were going to release another Galactic Legends right now. It's like, oh boy, that's the worst thing you can do right now. But overall, I'm happy to see this. We got some great reworks for Darth Vader. Luke Skywalker event was pretty solid, and we're finally getting content coming to Galaxy of Heroes. Let's get some more communication. I want to learn more about this, and hopefully you guys are going to be excited about this too. All right, guys, let's pass the ball over to you guys. What's your interpretation of all this? Is this the content you're looking for? Of course, I still wish we had a sandbox mode or something so we can get some more PvP practice and battle up against my friends like you can in other games. Maybe that's something for the future. Like if you did enjoy the video, comment down below on all your thoughts, and Gary, what do we always say? Be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing over here at the Galactic Empire. And I'll see all you lovely people in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Gary, come on. I know you're excited, but roll out that intro.